Are you excited? Yes! Now, it's probable, because we'll wait a couple of minutes, that we might be a little bit... we might wait a couple of minutes until people arrive. So could you help me, because it's the first time I've done this, and there's no elves here to help me. I'm going to say a word, and I'd like one of you grown-ups to write it for me. So the word will be... holly. Oh, that's a good word, isn't it? If you can hear me and see me, please type holly. Now, I'm not sure if I'm on because it's saying having trouble playing the video. That's exciting, isn't it? So I'll just wait until somebody types the word holly. And then, holly! Yes, it's come through. There's a bit of a delay there. Right. Here we are. It's just, we're all learning. I should have kept a few elves, shouldn't I? But I said, no, it's Friday. It's Friday. You take Friday off. Here we are. If you're watching this back, there's no point leaving comments, because it's not live. We can see and hear you. That's wonderful. I hope so anyway. You don't have to write holly anymore. But thank you very much for your enthusiasm. Now, this is how it's going to work. This is a very special message to all you children out there of any age. You are welcome here. This is the first of what I hope are a good few bedtime story times between now and Christmas. I'll be here every Friday, right up till Christmas Eve, and as a bonus, every Monday as well, at 6 o'clock. But don't worry. If you can't be here at that time, then you can always watch back, can't you? Yes, you can. You can always watch back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read you a story in a moment. I'll tell you about that. And then after the story, that's when I'll look at the comments. That's when you can say hello. That's when I'll give shout-outs. Now, this is very, very important, you grown-ups, because you grown-ups are always asking me to tell children to have good listening ears. Yes. If you're just typing, say hello to here and say hello to there, then... one, you can't interrupt the story. The stories are very important. And two, I won't see it. And three, you'll be letting down your own children. So there'll be time afterwards for shout-outs and hellos. Yes, we'll do that then. But I've got so much to tell you. And if I don't see your messages, this time, don't worry, there's lots of times I'm coming back. So, the story I'm going to tell you. I'm very excited. It's down here. Look at this. Mickey the Fisherman. Mickey the Fisherman. The Christmas gift. I'm going to settle down and enjoy reading this to you. Now and again, I'll be able to pop over and we can look at the pictures together. That'll be nice, won't it? I won't be able to do that all the time, but I hope you'll be able to see the pictures as well, because they're so beautiful. Written by Natalie Davis and illustrated by Gavin Davis. I wonder if they know each other. I don't know. And it's set and inspired by an island near the island of Anglesey. Yes, I love Anglesey in Wales. So I want you now to get yourself settled, get yourself comfortable, get yourself ready, because I'm going to read you this story, and I think it's absolutely wonderful. Are you sitting, lying and cuddling up comfortably? Are you? I hope so. Then let's begin. Christmas is Mickey's favourite time of year, with everyone rejoicing in festive cheer. Miss Lily's shop window with twinkling lights shows beautiful gifts and tempting delights. Yes, look, I can see a unicorn. I can see a unicorn there. I do like the twinkling lights. Have you got your lights up yet? Farmer Phoebe knits a stocking for baby May, while Mr. Williams hangs fairy lights around the bay. In her kitchen, Mrs. Barker ices a Christmas cake, and in her oven mince pies and gingerbread bake. Mince pies. Oh, gingerbread. Oh, my goodness me. What an absolute treat. On the far side of the island is Bramble Wood, full of leaves, trees and paths, and full of mud. Mr. Allison is the cheery forest ranger who keeps the wildlife safe from danger. He looks after the flora and the fauna around, from the tops of the trees to the plants on the ground. The squirrels, badgers, birds, and deer all feel safe when Mr. Allison is near. Oh, nice chap, lovely chap. But deep in the woods, he lives alone, with a wooden cabin to call his home. His work takes up almost all of his time, and celebrating Christmas is the last thing on his mind. Oh, my goodness, he's very busy, isn't he? Oh, my dear. But Mickey, he's a fisherman, remember, Mickey thinks people far and near should be together at this special time of year, so comes up with an idea for Mr. Allison to be part of Seashell Island's Christmas fun. To do this, he'll need some help from his friends, as there are one or two things he'll need them to lend. First, he goes to the woods to select a tree and find one that's tall and as full as can be. His plan is to cover it in coloured lights to make it look so festive and bright. I'd love to see pictures of your trees if you've got them up already. He knows who may have a few lights to spare, so he jumps in his van and soon is there. He arrives at the Williamses' cottage number 3, with a snowflake on the door and a view of the sea. Mr. Williams is happy to lend the lights to Mickey, but hanging them is going to be tricky. Mickey needs a ladder that's strong and tall. The one he has is much too small. Goodness me. I mean, it was a mighty big tree. Quite too big, really, for most houses. He needs to be able to reach up high, so each branch can be lit against the winter sky. I wonder where he could get a ladder from. That's a good question. And maybe it'd be a twinkling star to adorn the top. A visit to Keeper Kate is his next stop. Keeper Kate of the lighthouse. Oh, I love lighthouses. They're beautiful things. Very good markers for me when I'm finding my way around the world. Yes, very important things. Oh, yes, they are. She uses her ladder to clean the lighthouse light, to keep it shining throughout the night. It alerts the sailors to the rocks below when the night rolls in and the north winds blow. And I can tell you, having lived in the north, those north winds, they do blow, and they're mighty, mighty chilly. So I'm all wrapped up warm. Are you wrapped up warm and toasty? I hope so. Mickey tells Keeper Kate all about his plan as he ties the ladders onto his van. He'd love to give the ranger a hamper of treats filled with homemade goodies, chocolates and sweets. Where's he going to get all those things? Look at the size of that! Kate's happy she could help her dear friend Mickey, but she finds baking a bit more tricky. She says, "Try Mrs. Barker for delicious mince pies. I'm sure she'll have some to add to the surprise." I don't think she sounds like that. I mean, that's me speaking. I don't think she sounds like me. So off Mickey drives to cottage number 4, the one with the holly wreath on the door. Isn't that lovely? Quite lovely, yes. With the smell of cinnamon in the air. Oh, I love it. Mrs. Barker loves to bake and has plenty to spare. I like the sound of Mrs. Barker. Always baking, uses cinnamon, and has spare cakes. Oh, she sounds absolutely smashing. There she is! Oh. She gladly wraps up some of her bakes, gingerbread, mince pies, and a Christmas cake. Now, all Mickey needs is a little gift, the last thing to cross off from his to-do list. Oh, have you got a to-do list? Have you finished your to-do list? Is it too done? Is it too done for the day? Mickey's got one more, hasn't he? Where's he going to go? Where's he going to go? He counts his money, and his next stop, we're inside, is to buy a present from Miss Lily's shop. Inside Miss Lily's shop is an enchanting display, with flying reindeer pulling a huge wooden sleigh with a white-bearded Santa. Oh, yes, there it is at the bottom, looking ever so jolly, and a sack full of presents, of books, cars, and dollies. Each shelf is brimming, as full as can be, with treasures to be wrapped and placed under the tree, and Christmas cards to write and send, to give to a loved one, family, or friend. Wonderful things to receive, aren't they? Through the post. Yes. Oh, Mickey asks Miss Lily what he should buy. "I've the perfect gift," comes her reply. She wraps the gift with paper and string. His list is complete. He has everything. My goodness me, he's done very well, this Mickey. I like him. Very industrious, these fisher folk. Yes, indeed they are. Well done, Mickey. Mickey telephones his friends and gives them a time to meet in the forest as the church bell chimes. They're to be at the tree as the bell rings 8, and they all promise Mickey they won't be late. Oh, you can't mess up the plans now. He's done so much, hasn't he? Yes. He drives into the woods, his heart full of glee, and begins to decorate the Christmas tree. It's beautiful, with the lights shining bright and the star at the top. Underneath is a hamper and gift from the shop. In the distance he hears the church bell ring as a reverend and a choir arrive, ready to sing. Wow! Everybody's turning up. Oh, this is a very beautiful and kind thing to do, isn't it? Carols of holly and ivy aloud. One by one people start to form a crowd. Oh, P.C. Thomas, dressed as old Saint Nick. Look at him there, with his big old tummy. Oh, his funny beard. Armed with mugs of hot chocolate and candy cane sticks. Mrs. Barker, Farmer Phoebe, and Keeper Kate join Miss Lily and the Williams family, ready to celebrate. Mr. Allison comes to see what's going on, and is completely surprised at what he stumbles upon. A Christmas surprise, and the choir begin. Mickey gives him a gift from under the tree. It's a handmade stocking from Farmer Phoebe. Oh, knitted with wool of red and white, ready to hang upon his fireplace tonight. Oh, have you dug out your stockings? Dug them out ready? I mean, it's still a while till Christmas, isn't it? Unless you're watching this back. From the wintry sky, snowflakes start to fall. It's starting to snow! He hears someone call. As the air gets colder and the leaves start to freeze, he invites everyone inside, although it might be a squeeze. Oh, my goodness me. There's a lot to unpick there this year. He opens the hamper. What a yummy surprise. So many goodies and his favourite mince pies. He hands them out to everyone there and cuts up the cake, ready to share. All the guests start to sing Silent Night. And Mr. Allison's enraptured at this delight. He looks around his little log cabin and wonders how on earth Mickey made this happen. Mickey starts to explain as the singing carries on that the reason behind the surprise is a simple one. At Christmas time, no one should be on their own. It's time to be together, not to spend it alone, to think of each other and to spend a little time, to have a chat, send a card, and check they are fine. Yes, I agree. Mr. Allison is overwhelmed and cannot believe the thoughtfulness of everyone and what they've achieved. Oh, you can do a lot if you all pull together, can't you? Oh, the night has been full of laughter and song, chatting and dancing all night long. Well, make sure you can see it. And just before midnight, the guests start to leave in time for Santa's visit on Christmas Eve. As he closes the door when the last guest has gone, he reflects on the day and what Mickey has done. He has given Mr. Allison a day he'll always remember, on the most important day in the month of December. He hangs up his stockings and climbs into bed and snuggles under the covers and rests his head with a tummy full of hot chocolate and fruity mince pies. He sleepily starts to close his eyes. And just as he's drifting off to sleep, he makes himself a promise that he will keep, that every year on the 24th of December he'll give his friends a party that's one to remember. Because the greatest gift you can give is not under the tree. It's the gift of love, time and thought to others, you see. Oh, I completely agree. Goodness, there he is, tucked up, all warm and snuggly. Oh, and who's that across the sky, flying with the reindeers? It's me! Well, that was a beautiful story there. Mickey and the Fisherman. The Christmas Gift. Oh, I enjoyed reading that. I'd love to know what you think of the story. Now, some of you might have arrived a bit late and you might have missed the message that I'm not doing shout-outs whilst I'm reading. So if you've typed in there, I've missed that, I'm afraid. It's always going to be about the story first, and then I'll spend some time with you. And there's always a bit of delay anyway. So I think that's a wonderful story. It'd make certainly a beautiful book. Beautiful book. Yes, it will as a gift. And there's links there if you would like to do so. Well, I will have a look at the comments as well. And I hope you enjoyed it. So I'd love to know what you thought of the story. story. Let's have a look. I'm not going to be able to see all the ones that you were typing out during the story. Right, let's have a look. I'll go back a little bit, yes. Sophia Todd will start there. Hello, Sophia. You're 5. Well done. And I can see Amelia and Lottie. Yes. And a lovely story. Thank you very much. Well, it's Oliver and Reuben. Did you like that? Yes. It's the Davis. I'm assuming they probably know it. I think they do, yes. Natalie and Gavin. Yes, wonderful there. And we've got, I'm not going to be able to do everybody. Remember, I'm here until Christmas. And we've got Lucy, loves that story. Elia loves the story. Say hello to you. And Matilda and Eddie. Hello. And Eddie asks, have you got a phone? Yes, I do. I've got a few, actually. But thank you very much. Jacob is saying hello. And Zane and I might miss a couple now. I need to find something. Somebody sent me something wonderful today, and I'd like to share it with you. Is that okay? So I'm just going to move that there. Yes. Here we are. So my friend Charlotte, I'd like to show you this. Here's Charlotte with all of her crafting table. And Charlotte made a picture and she sent it to me. Oh, look, it's me. Oh, thank you so much, Charlotte. Look, she's got the tummy right. All the candy canes, yum, 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 yum. And look, I'm munching on a candy cane as well. Oh, I love it. Do you know what I really like about it? I love my big red cheeks. Big red cheeks. And I love all of my multicoloured buttons. That's a very good idea. I might incorporate that in one of my designs. That's a thank you ever so much. So if you want to send me a picture, maybe, I'll be able to show it. See, some more comments and hellos, and then I am going to go. So don't worry if I don't see your hellos and comments. I'm back on Monday at 6 o'clock with another story. Oh, I'm looking forward to reading this one to you. It's Farmer Clarty's Christmas, and I'm reading that one to you on Monday. What is it that we're going to read next? That's that one there. So let's have a look. Can we say hello to Brody? Hello, Brody, 22 months. Isla and Madeline in Northumberland, you love the story. Oh, Sophia and Jensen love here's a lovely story. Dylan and Riley. There's lots and lots. I'm not going to be doing all of these, but I'm very, very grateful that you are here. Hello to Ella Rose, and Quinn, Zane and Hugo, Flossie and Henry, Tilly and Johnny and RAF Benson, Hugh and Arthur, and who else have we got? Hello Santa, we're excited for you to come and deliver presents from Rufus and Beatrix. Yes, well, you've got to be on the good list. Oh, the nice list. I'm sure you are. Astrid is here. Hello, Astrid. Oh, Joseph, James and Sean. We've got here, everyone's typing now. Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte Davis 7. And Sam, Ben, and it's popped up. Josh, you loved it. Good, I'm glad. And Marthy. Hello, Marthy. I'm glad you enjoyed that as well. Hudson, Preston and Baby Blake. Oh, it is bedtime. We're going to stop soon because it's going to be bedtime. Now, you've got to remember that when I stop reading these, there will be a delay, and so I'm going to pause. I'm going to miss a lot of these, but there's a very important question. Santa, do you like sherry and mince pie or cookie and milk? Well, I'm very grateful. Thank you, Julia, for your question. I'm very grateful for any donation, especially if it's from the cupboard of the good things from Mummy and Daddy. There's a hi from Frosty Wales, Dan. Right, and Dan's typing that quite a lot. Oh, my goodness me, we've got to go because it is bedtime now. But I will be back on Monday at 6 o'clock with Farmer Clarty. And don't worry if I didn't give you a shout out. Okay, don't worry if I didn't give you a shout out. There's more time. So I might ask if people who have had a shout out will give other people a chance next time. Well, I enjoyed that. There's nothing better after a good story than tucking yourself in and maybe somebody popping a little peck on the top of the head there and wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. And I wish that to you. Now, I will see you perhaps on Monday at 6 o'clock, but don't worry, you can watch all of these back again. They're going to stay on my cousin's page. And if you enjoyed it, then my cousin Gav would be very grateful for any of your shares. You can join the event and put on notifications, and it'll give you reminders, and tell your friends as well. Good night, everybody. Oh, I'm thinking of all of you children, and I've got a great big smile. Thank you very much for being you. Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye and good night.